Frank, you've been a big champion of him staying in Paris. You felt like it was a good fit for him. Do you feel like now is the right time to move away?
Yes, I think so. I really think that, like just explained, that there is a time where you have the right to change your mind. You've done everything you had to do to try to help your favorite club, and it's what he did, and it didn't work. So he has a chance to go to a bigger level, as Jules explained, go to another planet of football, I would say, comparing to Ligue 1. And if he has this opportunity, we cannot say anything to him and complain about anything. I think it's pretty nice for him to have stayed longer to Paris Saint-Germain to try something. Now there is a time to turn the page and open maybe another fantastic episode of his football career. I'm happy for him if he decides that, and there is nothing much to say except, yes, he wants to say it now, but imagine if Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain face each other in the Champions League before the end of the season. It's going to be something to say about.
There will definitely be something to say about that. I would suggest you're right, Frank. Luis, overall, you can only see positives, can't you, for Real Madrid and indeed La Liga?
Yes, of course, for a player like Kylian Mbappe, the amount of quality he's got, the presence and the exposure around the world for La Liga, it's a fantastic news for Real Madrid, of course. I'm just going to wait and hold my horses here because we've seen this too many often, and in the end, it didn't happen.
Where do you play him, Stevie? How does he fit into this Real Madrid team that you imagine will be champions come the end of the season?
Well, I think if you're going to go and get a player like him, you play him where he's best. And he's best going down that left. I think Vinny, this season, is probably getting used to not being as wide, and will probably go from initially questioning why he's going through the middle to, I don't mind this. I quite like playing a little higher up the field. Probably has less defending to do as well. So I think you play Mbappe down that left-hand side where you get the best out of him. Yeah, you can't sign a player like that and play him out of position.
Does that make sense, Jules?
Yeah, I mean, both Vinicius and Kylian like that left-hand side. I think at that level and with those kind of players, I would suspect that the system stays the same. So you can easily have Bellingham as a 10, the three midfielders behind, and then Vinicius and Mbappe up front, or Mbappe Rodrigo. There's a lot of combination that you can have. I think at that level, the fluidity up front, whoever is playing, there's not really a left and a right and a centre. If you want, with players like that, you can have a front three of Vinicius, Rodrigo and Kylian, and then all of them kind of interchange, like everything could be quite fluid. What we've seen in the last 3 months in Paris with Luis Enrique is Luis Enrique saying, okay, Kylian, I know you prefer playing on the left-hand side because you usually have more space to use your pace especially, but you are the best number 9 that we have in Paris. So I'm going to play you in the 9 position, which is the position, and we've talked about it many, many times on the show, that Kylian didn't used to like that much. He preferred either playing a 2 up front, but not so much on his own, a bit isolated, where he's got his back to goal a lot. There's 2 centre-backs behind him all the time. But it seems that in the last few weeks, he kind of starting to like it a little bit more. He's been quite efficient. He's improved really in that lone striker role.